Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It's something. It's something. Where the fuck do I go to? Where the fuck do I go to where it says watch later? That's not what I want to look at. I'm gonna just put it in. Alright, Prettyboyfredo. It should pop up. There it is.
For so long. Like, there was...
There it is, chat. There it is. There it is. There it is, chat. We back at it again. Back at it again with another reaction. Looks like his girl got tired. Looks like Prettyboyfredo's girl got tired of the bullshit that he was doing. So we're gonna see what this is about. Let's get into it for real. Let's get into it. Let's see what the fuck they got going on, man.
No way he would ever do that. Ever. Like, we have Ava. We were engaged. Like, I've been here for so long. And then to see it in just black and white. Like, there was no, like, oh, maybe this is wrong. Like, maybe I'm interpreting something wrong. Like, this was a full-on, I don't even know what you call it. A full-on, like, affair, a full-on, like...
It's a betrayal.
Yeah, I was felt so betrayed. And I think the second I went through that phone, there was no other option but to leave. Hey y'all, it's your girl Jasmine Jade, and I am so excited to finally be back in front of the camera. I am so excited to share with you guys all of the new content that I'll be having on my channel, and I'm really just excited to start this whole new journey with y'all. This actually wasn't supposed to be my first video, but I have some very exciting content for you guys today. Now today is gonna get very interesting, so let's just jump right into it.
Jasmine looks beautiful, right?
Thank you.
Let's just give Jasmine her flowers in the comment section, just like a whole bunch of flowers for the women. Y'all just spread them in the comment section.
Fredo released a documentary called Hero to Villain.
You think I'm a villain?
Do I?
You was not a villain, Fredo. You can't take my title. You won't take my title. No. That's my title. I'm the villain. You're just Fredo.
Think you're a villain, or do I know you're a
I almost did
villain?
an evil laugh.
Like you guys know,
Yes.
back in 2019, we had a very big, public, crazy breakup.
Viral movie.
You do not get the right to laugh. This is all your fault. Today, we're going to be watching that part of the documentary because there's some things in there that we haven't really ever touched base on, or behind-the-scenes things that y'all have no idea about. So we're going to get into it today. We've never discussed, like,
I'm going to look at that video next, but I want to watch this and then give my opinion on it.
depth the things that happened back then on camera.
Shit might shock y'all. Shit might shock y'all.
I don't think we've ever had like a cool conversation either on camera.
You ready?
Oh gosh, I'm getting flashbacks already.
Alright, here we go. From hero to villain, check it out. Prettyboyfredo.
You get money and you get fame and you think you gonna treat somebody like fucking
Why do I
shit
already
that's
wanna
been
cry?
down with you? No, you don't do that motherfucking shit. You're gonna sit here for any second and make me feel bad because I put my brother on blast? I don't feel guilty for that shit. You're gonna be accounted for the shit that you fucking do. It doesn't matter who you are. You can't sit here and have God right in front of me and say that what is going down is okay. You can't do that. Because you know what? God is gonna look at you and he's gonna say that shit is fucking wrong. My brother has gotten money, he has gotten fame, and he don't know how to motherfucking act.
crazy.
Around this time, a lot of crazy shit was going on behind the scenes with me and Jasmine. I had completely got to the point in the relationship where I did not give a fuck. I just started moving fucking reckless. But the social media world had no idea about what was going on. One thing led to another. Jasmine ended up going through my phone. Ended up taking text messages, photos, videos, locations, all from my phone and confining.
She's already crying. Experiencing something like that and then having to come back to really sit down and talk about it, and you having to cry at the first part of it. That shit is wild as fuck. Crazy as hell, man. Crazy as hell. That's some sad shit. Fredo, you real fucked up for that. You real fucked up. I'm glad that y'all put that shit aside later on down the road, but back then, bro, I used to love watching your fucking videos, bro. I used to love it, bro. All the 2K. You was my inspiration to really start a 2K fucking YouTube channel just to play 2K, just because of you. But after seeing your whole lifespan and everything change, bro, it really gave me a different perspective of you, for real. But I'm glad that y'all got this shit on, and I'm glad that y'all actually sitting down and talking about it and rewatching and actually really discussing heart to heart about this whole situation, though. Support that. I really do. But back then, bro, all that shit you were doing, shit wasn't it, my boy. Shit wasn't it.
All of this information into my sister. Exposed everything. Went on her social media, blasted me as a cheater, blasted everything that I was doing behind the scenes. And this was the very first time anything personal from my family was exposed online.
Is literally opening up so much that I think I've like suppressed. That year was the worst year possible. It doesn't even feel real sometimes. Like when I'm looking back at it, I'm like, that really happened to us, you know? Looking back in that moment of when I did decide to like look through your phone, because you know, you have your intuition and you like know when things aren't right, but it was like, I was like, there's no way.
That's crazy. That's crazy as hell. And you could see the disappointment in Fredo's eyes, bro. He's like, damn, bro, like damn, I really fucked up. I really fucked up. That's how he's feeling. And to see her cry like that is crazy as fuck. Crazy as hell. Shit crazy.
Just telling myself, like, there's no way Fredo would do this to me, you know? Like, there was no way he would ever do that. Ever. Like, we have Ava. We were engaged. Like, I've been here for so long. And then he did this. And then to see it in just black and white. Like, there was no, like, oh, maybe this is wrong. Like maybe I'm interpreting something wrong. Like, this was a full-on, I don't even know what you call it. A full-on, like, affair, a full-on, like...
It's betrayal.
Yeah, I felt so betrayed.
It's betrayal.
And I got to a point that year where I was so weak. I was just in this house.
For some reason, in my mind, I feel like this man really is just bullshitting just to get her on the screen so he can build his clout back up. That's just a mental thought. That's just a mental thought. Don't criticize me in the comments. Alright? Don't criticize me. Do not criticize me. But that's what I'm feeling.
With Ava, and my whole life was there. It was Fredo and Ava. That was my whole life. And I didn't know what to do. And I think the second I went through that phone, there was no other option but to leave.
Why did you choose sending that to my sister? Because up until that point, y'all wasn't even
Yeah, your sister. My sister never liked me.
Like, this is not the
From
time to laugh.
2013
This is not the time
to
to laugh.
2019, she never liked me. She would visit us, and I think somehow I just, like, confided in her, and we somehow, like, started talking, and I was, like, telling her all of these things, and maybe I thought that, like, she could get through to you, because your sister is very, like, strong and outspoken. At that time, I was the complete opposite. I speak up for myself. My mind wasn't clear. I just felt like the most fragile, like, weak human being I've, like, could ever be.
I think it's important to note that fresh off of, like, having a baby, and a lot of things were changing in our lives, though, like,
really quickly.
Engagement, baby, like, everything was happening really fast.
Yeah.
I could see her losing herself. Like, she was losing her identity because of these roles that...
Yeah, I needed to be the mom. I needed to be Jasmine Jade or Jasmine 2 times or whatever it was at the time, you know? I had to be fiance. So I'm trying to, like, please everybody. And at the end, I'm always going to choose to make sure my kid's good over anything else. And then on your end, you were just like, we need to work. We need to be, like, still making content. We need to be doing this, this, and this.
Hustling.
And and that wasn't my priority. Something switched in you that you were just like, I do not give a flying fuck about anything, anybody. I'm just gonna do what I want. Like,
from my perspective, I got Jasmine the ring in October. Able to turn a year in November. We already have the house. We already have...
We had everything.
We had everything. So in my mind, I'm thinking, I can see that you're not in a position to hustle with me. Like, the big part of our identity on YouTube was us. Like, I was trying to figure out shit again.
Yeah.
Because I lost a huge part of even my identity. Like, my identity was Fredo and Jazz. And then also she's on her side figuring some things out. So it kind of...
Friction?
There's some friction.
Still to this day, I don't think that warranted any of that to happen.
No, I don't want to let me make that clear. Fuck no. Let me make that clear. I'm not...
damn reason.
Yeah, I'm not...
Like, film a video.
Yeah.
After that, it should be that.
From start to finish, I was wrong. Let me make that clear, and I'm sorry. And that's what this whole documentary...
That's great. Props to you. Glad to see that you're admitting that you was wrong in this whole situation. For real.
It was about taking accountability. You know, at that time, I took no accountability.
No.
I was trying to figure out shit. In the midst of me trying to figure out shit, I'm doing crazy ass videos. Like, I'm having girls in videos and I'm doing all this shit. Mind you, I have a whole fucking girl at home, a whole fiance at home, a whole baby at home. From her perspective, looking at me doing all these crazy videos with all these girls and shit, it's like, all right, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you trying to fuck these girls? Like, what?
You
like,
look crazy.
Yeah, I looked crazy. Looking back at it, I looked crazy.
Like, I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
When was it like, I'm just gonna betray the fuck out of this girl and just, you know, like, did you ever stop?
That shit sound crazy.
No, I'm saying, did you ever stop and be like,
yes,
I'm gonna do this.
So
Fuck it.
I'll tell you, like, I remember we would argue all the time. Like, she would, you're not. And I remember just being like, damn, I'm not even doing shit. Like, just trying to make content. Like, I'm just trying to film YouTube videos. Like, I'm not trying to fuck these girls or nothing.
But I think it started slowly, like, just turning. Because there were times where I would be like, where are you? You're not home.
Yeah.
It's 2 a.m. Like, I think you just saw you were out with your friend.
2 in the morning? 2 in the morning. 2 in the fucking morning. Hell no. If I'm in a relationship, I'm going home. I'm going to bed with my girl. I am tired. I done filmed content for the day. Y'all can add that other shit. Now if I'm single, it's like, okay, cool. Oh yeah, we running it up. Content after content, staying out late nights, doing all this shit, blase, blase. But if I'm in a relationship, I'm doing my job and I'm coming home. Doing my job, coming home. Doing my job, coming home. I'm not finna sit here, do my job, and then stay out all motherfucking day and night. Nigga, the fuck? Shit weird.
And then
It
maybe
slowly-
the girls from the videos
it
were
did
with
slowly-
you guys.
it did
And
slowly
then it
become that.
slowly just, like, became a bigger thing.
It did.
I feel like you dipped your toes and you're like, oh, okay, and then you just jump right in. You did toes and then ankles and then shins and then your knees and then you were drowning. You were just drowning. You're like, she already is mad. Let me just dive right in.
Yeah.
Once I did go through your phone and I found out everything and I was like, okay, I have to leave, and like that was that. I think it was like all bets were off at that point. And I think I had like your sister in my corner, and I felt like, okay, like I have someone that's from his side kind of on my side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was so just like helpless. Even though that wasn't how it should have been done at all, I think that if you weren't publicly exposed, that it was never gonna end. I wanted you to hurt. That's what it was. I wanted you to hurt. And I knew that this is all that mattered.
Yep.
This is, honestly, now it's coming back to me. YouTube was all that fucking mattered. We didn't matter anymore. There you go.
Shit. You should like a bad shit. Because I love you too.
Yes.
What the f? If I want to see you do better,
Horrible.
I hate you. I hated you.
Fucking gone and way too mixed up on wanting to make myself look good, not taking accountability, not sticking by my girl's fucking side, not doing the things that you're supposed to do when you're a real fucking man.
I told you this to your face.
I look like a
You
demon.
look like the freaking devil
I look
incarnate,
like a
or
fucking
whatever it is.
demon. Like, bro,
Look how skinny I was. I was
Yeah.
so depressed. Like,
yeah.
that looks crazy to
This
me.
was
That looks like I'm on freaking Ozempic, but really I'm just depressed.
This was a tough time. This was a really tough time. This frame right here tells a lot more to the story than we even know. Like how skinny you were. She had gotten super skinny.
Literally, I think I was like 105 pounds.
That's crazy. Once I had got
105
that far
pounds?
into the mud,
105 pounds and you stressing like you was going through all that stress. It's crazy.
like fuck it. Like we already here. My sister exposed me. Like everybody. Like
You're
that's
like, everybody
the hate.
hates me. I'm gonna just feed into the hate.
The hate got so bad. Like, because it was crazy to me. Because like in real life, me and Jasmine were good for a very long time. Like 5-6 years. Like
Yeah.
I just put a $80,000 ring on her finger. Let me make that clear. A $80,000 Tiffany diamond fucking ring on her finger.
And then 2 months later, you were an
Let me-
asshole.
I had no intentions on leaving her at all. At all. I had no intentions. I did turn into the villain, but before that villain was a really nice guy. I really always put my family first before anything. I really value
That's
my
why
family.
when the
always.
the switch
'Cause-
happened, it was really hard for me to even accept what was happening around me and who you turned into. Because I didn't know this Fredo. For 7 years, you were the same person to me.
Yeah.
So I didn't understand
It did
how
change.
that could happen. Because I was like,
We never.
we're locked in forever. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
it was
Like,
always
there's no...
It was always a 4L thing.
I didn't get a sorry for like probably a year.
Because I wasn't sorry.
I know.
It wasn't. I wasn't. Because
In
at that
your
point,
head-
I really wasn't
In
facing
your head, it was like, it's like you didn't realize, like, damn, I'm wrong. Like,
Yeah.
this is fucking wrong. You just had excuse after excuse after
Yeah.
excuse.
I kept trying to justify.
So you really, I don't think I heard a sorry for a very long time. Like,
really
a
didn't.
genuine sorry.
It was a long
But
time.
also, you really didn't, I don't think you thought I was really going to leave either. I don't, like, at the same time. It was, like,
Yeah,
hard
it was
for
weird.
you to
Everything-
even understand,
everything
like,
happened-
what was happening.
Everything happened so fast, though.
Yeah.
And it's like everything was like.
I got
new.
my own apartment that same day, just FYI. I called my dad. Dad, he cheated. Okay, I got you. Got my own apartment. That same day.
You didn't use my money?
I sent the ring that same...
Oh, you stole my ring.
I left... I already knew where I was selling the ring, if I needed to. Like, if worse came to worse...
Wait,
God
I had
damn.
an idea,
See, that's
like-
crazy. Preparation, bruh. She already knew in her head, like, okay, if things get bad for me and him, and we end up, like, splitting ways, I already know what I'm going to do. I already know where I'm going to sell the ring at. I already know how much I'm going to get out of it. Blase, blase. That's covers me. She already had that game plan down pat. Crazy, man. Crazy. And it lets you know that women always have a plan. They plan ahead for real. That's crazy.
Oh,
I
you mean
needed
like in
money.
the build-up of it?
Yeah, in the build up of all of this, I had looked at apartments. I was like, I have zero money to my name because it was all in your bank account. So I'm like, what's my plan? Like, I need some type of plan. So I did talk to someone online before about selling the ring. So the second I looked through the phone, I packed some of me and Ava's stuff. I went straight to FedEx, down the street, sent it off. Just
It's crazy.
sent it off.
$80,000 Tiffany ring.
Sent away. Just like that. I didn't hesitate. I just moved. So I went from there, picked up money that my dad sent me, went to my best friend's house, got an apartment.
Crazy.
It all happened within the same day.
You know, that kind of feels like a distant, like, universe. Like,
It does. That's why it's hard to watch
I
this
couldn't
and
even
be like,
imagine, like, you taking Ava and, like, going living in some apartment. I would never let that happen. I would never, because that's not Fredo.
yeah.
Like, this is me back in reality. Like, I would never let that happen. I would never let life get to the point where you gotta go try to fend and do shit. Like,
And that's what I did. I had to start from literal scratch.
if I'd never fed into it and didn't take accountability, none of this would happen, because our lives in real lives is not like that. Like,
Yeah.
this is a fucking episode of life that it's like a
I'm still
like a
shaking.
it's like a crazy episode that just doesn't match with this journey. You
Yeah.
know?
It's very like out of
It's
left
just
field,
so
out of pocket.
it's just
of-
so out of pocket. It's just so not like us. And
But I think not like obviously I was betrayed, but I think everybody watching felt betrayed too
Hell yeah. 'Cause,
because
like, how
they
the fuck-
loved us as
Yeah.
a.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I am not gonna lie. Watching him go through all that really made me think about the whole perspective of life, relationships, and shit. Because when I was watching them at a young age, like, I was probably like 16, maybe 15, between 14 and 17. Yeah, 14 and 17. Now, I was watching Prettyboyfredo when I was like 12, 13, you know, him playing 2K. But when I actually started watching them two together, it really was like, damn, I really want to be like them. I really want to find that girl and build YouTube content with and start a family and, you know, all the little blase bullshit. But, shit, after seeing this, it made me like, damn, bro. World cold as hell.
Unit.
Yeah.
So it really was all of us against you.
yeah, sweetest fucking girl ever, y'all. She didn't deserve any of that shit. She really didn't. So fucking loyal to me, so loyal to the family, such an amazing mom. Man, man, I'm about to cry my damn self. This really is a black queen right here. Like, a lot of you niggas will never get to experience some shit like this, and a nigga like me can have that shit right in front of them and just treat it like it's nothing, man. Embrace, cherish, love your queen, appreciate them, value them, you know? Because everything that you do is going to hurt, and it's not going to be worth it, man.
I think the only way that I was able to like move forward and like still keep like a good like relationship with you was to like kind of block it all out and suppress it. So just reliving it all was really hard.
You know, I can say sorry a million times, and it'll never be enough, you know?
Yeah, I don't think his sorries ever register in my brain.
It will never be
Like
enough.
it's still like it kind of it's
Betrayal
like
is betrayal.
yeah.
This new lifetime, this new chapter is about you
Yeah.
blossoming, you know, being your best self, being strong, being,
Yeah.
you know, being that.
Why are you laughing?
I'm just smiling in my head because, like being able to see you grow into a woman has just been beautiful, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, I mean, shit, just to even go through all of this shit and still kind of have you here is
You're lucky.
beyond. So,
Like, I don't know what else to say.
y'all just know that Jasmine, man, her soul is just different, bro.
You've always said that though.
Different.
Even when I didn't like you very much, you always said that. 2024. I feel like this year is going to be so good. I'm back on YouTube. I feel like I finally know myself. Does that sound weird? That I like know who I am?
Yeah.
That sounds weird. I'm not just like Fredo and Jazz. Like I'm just Jasmine. I'm so excited for independence. I'm excited to just see where like life takes me and like leave all of the craziness that's happened in the past.
Nice.
That's really what I'm excited about. I think my independence kind of is like the biggest umbrella, and then everything kind of falls under that.
You know, she's always been my number one fan, my number one like cheerleader, always there for me. I'm excited to do the same for her. I'm excited to be her fan.
That's so weird to think about.
I'm excited to cheer
Fredo's
you
my
on.
fan.
I'm excited to cheer her on. I'm excited to see her gain her own independence, you know?
Yeah.
Become Jasmine again and not just have the identity of behind Prettyboyfredo or Prettyboyfredo
Yeah.
baby mama. Like,
I'm tired of that.
I'm
I'm
excited.
over that.
I'm excited to see you blossom. And like, these viewers, you guys, y'all deserve to, shit, if y'all hit subscribe right now, like, just follow Jasmine. Be like, if y'all don't ever fuck with me again, make sure y'all fuck with Jasmine, because she will never change. No matter how much money, no matter the fame, she's never changed. She's always remained the same.
Mm-hmm.
And I love you and I appreciate you. Like, for real.
Oh, look at her.
She's an amazing mom, beautiful person inside and out. And shit, y'all be lucky to even just get to watch her.
Aw, that was the nicest thing you ever said. Aw. That was a lot. I can't believe that was only a part of your documentary.
Yeah.
That was only a part of it. So y'all go check out Fredo's video, and thank y'all so much for watching.
Fuck my video. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe. subscribe. Congregate in the comment section. Talk that shit. Go ahead.
And I am officially back on YouTube, so thank you.
Her cheerleader.
Yeah.
Say bye.
Bye.
That's good. That's good. That's real good. That's real good. And I'm proud of them. I'm more proud of Jazz, for real. I'm more proud of her because she has grown and elevated into a better woman than what she was before. And